Hey y'all, today we are making a vanilla pound cake with eggnog frosting. I will have all the measurements in the description box. We're going to cream together some butter, some sugar, some oil. So I'm going to beat this on medium until it is light and fluffy. All right, I do have my oven preheated to 325. Also, everything is room temperature. One at a time, I'm going to add in 6 eggs and beat them into the mixture. I just wanted to say I hope you guys are having an amazing holiday, and I'm so excited for Christmas. I really enjoy baking. The pound cakes are now my jam. I think I've mastered the pound cake recipe in different variations. If you're new or returning, I appreciate you for being here. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and tell me what is your favorite holiday dessert down in the comments. All right, so I have the eggs mixed in. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. If you have vanilla bean paste, that is fine. Just going to get that incorporated into the batter. Y'all, I am enjoying Christmas. I went all out with my red decorations. Do y'all see my fine chocolate handsome Santa back there with his cool sunglasses? He is so cute. All right, to a separate bowl, I am adding 3 cups of flour. I'm making sure to sift that. I'm also going to add in some salt and some baking powder. I'm going to take the whisk and just whisk that around, and then we'll go to the next step. All right, so I have both of my mixtures, the flour and then the wet ingredients. I'm going to add flour into the mixture in 3 parts, and I'm also going to in 3 parts alternate with the cup of sour cream. So just adding the flour and then some of that sour cream, and then I will mix those until they are incorporated. You want to be sure to not over mix. Just beat them in until the flour and the wet mixture are blended well. As y'all see, it gets a little messy, and it does take a little muscle to get all of these things incorporated. So just be patient. Make sure they are thoroughly mixed and most of your lumps are out. You don't want to over mix though. This did take me about 10 minutes with the hand mixer. As you can see, it got a little messy. I had cake batter flying everywhere, but we got the job done, honey. Okay, and that's all that matters. All right, again, my oven is preheated to 325. I'm going to spray this bump pan with some Pam Perfect Release, and then I'm going to fill the bundt pan with the cake batter. All right, so just adding in the batter. This is a lot of cake batter, so that bowl was kind of heavy. This is a very dense cake. It is a great cake with your coffee. And then we are going to take the spatula and just smooth this around, and then I'll tap it to kind of, you know, make sure everything is even and get any extra air bubbles out. Again, I'm going to bake this depending on your oven. I baked about 65 minutes. You can definitely check it with a toothpick once it's reached that time, just to make sure the toothpick comes out clean. Once it does, you can sit it on the counter after it's done baking. And let it cool for 15 minutes. And then after the 15 minutes, we're going to plate it onto our cake stand. Oh, it looks so good. This is always the scary part for me, you guys, but of course it came out good. I was very happy. I like using that perfect release from Pam. And then we'll start to work on our eggnog frosting. You want to make sure that you let your cake cool completely before you frost it. We're going to start to work on our frosting. I let this cool overnight. I will have the measurements for the frosting as well. But this is, I think, 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm also going to use about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, softened room temperature butter, and then a teaspoon of vanilla, and then about 3 to 4 tablespoons of eggnog is what I'm adding now. If you like a stiffer frosting, you'd probably stop at the 4 tablespoons. If you like it thinner, then you of course can add more. And I sprinkled a little bit of nutmeg. Y'all see frosting is flying everywhere, but it does not take a lot of liquid to make a buttercream frosting, especially if you like it thicker for decorations and things like that. But you'll see once everything is incorporated that it is already fluffy. If you want it to be runnier or thinner consistency, you just keep adding the eggnog a tablespoon at a time until you get your desired consistency. So I will not show me frosting this cake, y'all, because I still need to practice on my cake decorations. But know that this frosting is so yummy. I kept licking the spoon and tasting it, and oh my god, it's so good. So I frosted the cake and it is so yummy. This is perfect for Christmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I'll definitely see y'all before the new year, but I'll catch you in the next video. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.